Libra. Thank you for joining me for your March Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place for the astrological portion of this forecast, and I'll be turning some cards at the end if you're new to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Spring is almost here, but we first have to get through the tail end of our Mercury retrograde. The planet of communication has slowed down, and Mercury governs Geminis and Virgos. In particular, this affects your fifth house of children, creativity, creation, fertility, entrepreneurial energy, the fifth house of fun, pleasure, sports, gambling, leisure. When Mercury slows down here, this is not the time to place your bets. This is the time to review, revise, and reassess your role as a parent, your relationship with your children, making sure there's clarity in communication. And there could also be an assessment of your freedom. The fifth house tends to be independent and full of where you hold skill set, talents, the desire, and the passion to pursue such talents. And when Mercury slows, it's hard to tend to tasks in that area. And you want to take your time through the 10th of March. Mercury will enter this fifth house on the 4th of March through the 10th. So recheck your plans with children, their schedules, how you are parenting, and cross your T's and dot your I's. So on the 4th, additionally, Venus enters Taurus, the sign that she naturally governs, through April 3rd. Venus will be in your 8th sector of shared resources, and this is a great prosperity placement for that 30-day period. The sector of investment and who's investing in you and partnering up, and where you are saving, if possible, your income. Venus is also the planet of intimacy, and in the 8th house, which is also intimacy and sex. This is a broad area. The 8th house is private and can concern your money, but also your sexual partner. And there is a desire to become closer, either closely intimate with your partner or the banking system in which you are generating your wealth. On the 3rd of March, Venus will be exactly conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and they'll both be at 4 degrees in this 8th house. That's a day for an awareness of income and a big surprise investment or investor or someone believing in what you are doing financially. This could be a promotional energy. Uranus is unexpected, and it comes from outside of you. So it might not have to do with your planning. It's about a revelation. You might realize how you could save some income on the 9th of March. And this could also be, if you're single, the perfect day to spontaneously connect with an intimate partner, a possibility, a suitor, someone trying to get your attention here. On the 19th, the sun enters Aries, and we have our vernal equinox. This is your 7th house of marriage and partnership, and the first day of spring in the northern hemisphere. This is about commitment and partnership, whether personal or professional. The sun is our life force and shines powerfully in this sector to line you up with soulmate. On the 21st, Saturn makes a transit, which is rare, out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. This is a 3-year transit. He will be entering the 5th house of children and anchoring this area down for you Your role as parent will be important. Saturn in the 5th house could be limiting how many children you have going forward, because Saturn is limitation. Some of you might be having surgeries to prevent pregnancy. So male and female, vasectomies and things like that. I know people are like, what? Saturn in the 5th house, it's not a abundant, fertile placement. It does mean you're focused on what you've already created here. You're honing in on the 5th house, which could apply to creating and also creativity. So he'll be there 3 years. This could anchor in a project, taking children out of it for a minute. Your role as parent will be very important over the course of 3 years, but this could also be anchoring a secure way of earning on an independent level, consulting, freelance, running your own business, planting roots here, securing your foundation. On the 24th, we have our new moon at 4 degrees of 4 degrees of Aries in that 7th house. Marriages are happening very early spring. March 24th, this is the new moon to set your intention on partnership and commitment. For those of you looking, this new moon, right after Saturn's transit, could see you connecting in the most deep way, the deepest way for Libra, that it hasn't happened this way before. Even if you were married before, there's something anchoring this commitment together. On the 30th, Mars enters Aquarius, conjunct Saturn in this very feisty placement in your 5th house. Very passionate and active with children, and creativity is the method or the mode of the month for Libra. I want to see what's here in your cards. You have stamina for creating and stamina for projects and performing and being in the limelight for taking action. Mars in the 5th house is saying what you take action in creatively has the potential to pay off big time with this placement of Mars here, and generates a stimulus in this sector for you. Let's see what's here in your cards. And if you'd like a private reading, Libra, I'm at audreyalison.com. I read all through the month, and I am booked 2 weeks out minimum. It's been very busy, so I appreciate your patience with booking. Here are your cards. The 9 of Coins, the money tree, prosperity, growth. What you plant now has the potential to bloom, and Saturn is that planting seed in the 5th house. So your dreams and your vision, think big, think high level of success for yourself. 6 of Swords. This is the boat crossing the water, travel, opportunity, going with the flow, the loving breeze, being guided by higher forces, that cloud pushing that water. Wind is in your sails this month. Lady of Coins. This is a strong property card, income, growth. What you plant can bloom. See how she's handing over those flowers as well? And you have this energy here, the floral plant, life, growth. Clairvoyant vision came to me about a farmer's market or marketing, creating your own organic market and providing for people. What you grow helps others. So if you're in some kind of business with nurturing healthy foods, what you positively create will then positively affect others. And there's this cyclical energy I'm getting that What's positive that you plant and create comes back to you, the sales in a positive way. So that applies just to a few of you. I know not every Libra is creating a farmer's market or some kind of healthy growth of greens. Oh, maybe even medicinal. I didn't think of that. Medicinal marijuana and getting involved and investing in those kinds of cannabis and cannabinoid industries. The Nine of Wands is having a full plate. You're overcome with your passions. There's some sacrifice that has had to be made. And you're very busy. The Nine of Wands is juggling and very creative and defensive, defending what you've created, putting your brand or market out there, creating your market, creating your niche. And you have the Lady of Cups. Your intuition is spot on when this card appears. You are downloading what needs to be done. Some of you have help from earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for this month. This is a great combination for traveling, for business, and protecting your health and wealth with the Lady of Coins, and creating boundaries around your property with the Nine of Wands and the Lady of Coins. Make sure everything is updated, fencing, alarm systems, boundaries of property, neighborhoods, neighbor fences, neighboring fences. I hope this was helpful for you, Libra. I'm wishing you a beautiful month of March. And should you require private counsel, I'm at audreyalison.com. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.